Hello and welcome to This is Paris, your personal VIP pass to French champions Paris Saint-Germain. And coming up in this very special episode, we take a look back at the capital club's trip to Amiens, and then it's off to Doha for the Qatar Tour 2019 to visit the sites, take part in a camel race, and work on the training pitch to prepare for the second half of the season. There was no time for Paris Saint-Germain to dwell on their Coupe de la Ligue quarter-final loss to Guingamp, as Les Rouges et Bleus were on the road to Amiens for their first Ligue 1 match of the new year. It was the chance to bounce back from just a second loss of the season and confidently begin a marathon of matches over the next 2 months. Coach Thomas Tuchel was without the services of Neymar Jr., sidelined with a sore knee, but the German tactician could count on an attacking trio comprising Kylian Mbappe, Edinson Cavani and Angel Di Maria. Dani Alves stepped into midfield alongside Marco Verratti and Julian Draxler, while captain Thiago Silva was partnered by Marquinhos in the centre of defence. Thomas Meunier and Juan Bernat occupied the full-back roles, while World Cup winner Alphonse Areola was between the posts. Against a very organised and disciplined Amiens defence, Paris Saint-Germain still managed to carve out the better chances. But when they managed to outmanoeuvre the hosts' backline, they were denied by Régis Goertner in the goal. We had a huge number of chances in the opening 20 minutes. We absolutely have to kill off matches when we have the opportunity. The longer it stays scoreless, a team like Amiens start to believe in themselves and that they can cause an upset. And Amiens did go very close to doing just that when Alphonse Areola had to be on top of his game to deny Edi Niaouré. At half-time, Paris had enjoyed 80% possession, but it was still scoreless. Thomas Tuchel's Chargers finally made their superiority count in the second half. 10 minutes after the restart, Alexis Blin handled in the area, and Edinson Cavani fired home from the penalty spot. Amiens were then reduced to 10 men just 10 minutes later, when Khaled Adhanon picked up a second yellow card. We started well. Unfortunately, we didn't score in the first half, but it was better in the second. And once they got their red card, it was much easier. Paris made the most of the extra man to finish the game off as a contest with Kylian Mbappe's 14th goal of the season. A wonderful team goal that started by the classy skills of Julian Draxler. And it was the young Frenchman's 39th goal in Rouge et Bleu, entering the club's all-time top 20. The defender closed down the space for the pass to Eddie, but I saw he was free. It was the only solution. Technically, I can do it, so I did it, and it ended in a goal. Les Rouges et Bleus netted a third goal in the 79th minute. Marquinhos, who scored his only other goal of the Ligue 1 season in the first match against Amiens, was here, on hand again. It was a deserved win. It's always good when you play well and deserve to win. Focused and quality. I'm very happy.
Je suis satisfait.
The win brought up 50 points in the league this season for Paris after just 18 games, the fastest in the history of French football. But there's no time to rest on your laurels at Paris Saint-Germain. It's already time for the annual training camp in Doha with the Qatar Tour 2019. Now we have to turn our attentions to our next objectives, and we need to prepare, especially during this week in Qatar. I think we'll have 5 training sessions on excellent pitches, good weather, and a relaxed environment. That's what we need, and it's great for us to be ready for the next phase of 15 or 16 matches with a game every 3 or 4 days.
Chaque 3 jours.
Allez au Qatar.
Bonjour! The day after their victory at the Stade de la Licorne in Amiens, les Parisiens flew to Doha for the Qatar Tour 2019, a 4-day training camp in between 2 Ligue 1 matches to best prepare for the second half of the season. We're in the plane for Doha. We're going to prepare for next weekend's game and at the same time do a few marketing activities for the club's partners.
Quelques petites activités marketing pour les partenariats du club.
C'est parti, direction Qatar.
2 questions. Est-ce que tu es malade?
After a flight of just over 6 hours, the players and staff arrived at the hotel, where the local fans were present to welcome their footballing idols.
Yes. Thank you for the light. Just kiss. Oi. Clean. Thank you.
It's always magnificent, always a pleasure to come here to Qatar. The weather's great, it's hot, sunny, it's nice. I really love the chance to get to know a little bit more about Qatar. I'm very happy to be here for the 3rd or 4th time now.
Terceira vez, quarta, tô bem contente.
It's like a second home for us, and they enjoy our visit, so it's great for everyone.
Ça leur donne aussi quelque chose de nous voir.
Taking a break in the season is very important for recharging the batteries. We came here to spend some good times in a PSG shirt, to enjoy the time with our fans and visit a bit of Qatar. We're here to do some marketing, some interviews, and obviously we're going to train hard to prepare for the game against Guingamp. Fresnel Kimpembe, Thilo Kehrer, Christopher Nkunku, Thomas Meunier and Alphonse Areola had the opportunity to visit the brand new Doha subway, due to be opened in 2020.
Ça a changé, hein?
It's very clean, very modern, preserving the local style. I love it. It's really on point. The 5 players then visited the Al Wakra Stadium, one of the World Cup stadiums for Qatar 2022. The technology is incredible. We've learnt so much. It's really, really modern. It's a huge stadium. It's not finished yet, but it's going to be incredible. It's a great stadium. It's still being built, but we've seen a lot of great stuff, and I hope to be here in 2022 as well. And then it was off to the desert with Neymar Jr., Gianluigi Buffon, Angel Di Maria, and Thiago Silva. When you go very fast on the dune, there are moments when the car leans and lurches, and you think it's about to roll over. It's very scary. Since I got to 40 years of age in pretty good shape, I want to keep growing older now. On the menu for Les Parisiens, a photo shoot and filming a commercial at a sublime location right on the coast.
Turnover! Keep out of the way. Ready? All cameras rolling. And action!
It was a very nice experience because I've never seen the desert before. I was very happy to go because honestly, it's always nice doing this kind of thing with Paris Saint-Germain because the events are always original, amazing.
Queste iniziative col Paris perché sono divertenti.
Meanwhile, Coach Thomas Tuchel and sporting coordinator Maxwell received a guided tour of the facilities at the Aspire complex.
You're doing good.
Injured?
Yeah.
Injured?
Yeah.
But not long.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Good.
Good luck, huh? You're doing a good job.
The Rouge et Bleu coach then watched one of the youth training sessions with the coaches from the Aspire Academy. It was really impressive. The quality of the pitches is extraordinary. The facilities are exceptional. Everything is really incredible here.
C'est exceptionnel.
The excellent facilities at the Aspire complex provided the tools for the Paris squad for the first training session of the Qatar Tour 2019, just across the road from the team hotel. We really have a fantastic training center here, the highest standard. The pitches are magnificent. It allows you to train, and to train really well. 4 days of excellent preparation. Coming up on This is Paris, marketing activities, an open training session, and the chance to take part in a camel race. The Qatar tour continues for Les Rouges et Bleus. The Qatar Tour 2019 saw the inauguration of the Paris Saint-Germain Academy in Doha on the site of the Qatar Foundation and in the presence of more than 300 budding footballers. Levin Kurzawa, Thilo Kehrer, Moussa Diaby, Stanley Nsoko and Colin Dagba also took part. The Academy has broken all the membership records. It's a huge success, more than 1,000 subscription requests. We had to close subscriptions after just 4 days. We're full in every age group. It's great to see here in Qatar, our second home. So many kids sharing not only their passion for football, but their passion for the club and for everything it stands for. It's incredible, and it's fantastic to be here and spend this time with the kids and have a great day spreading a great message. These kids love Paris Saint-Germain, and we're here to bring them a little joy, to have a nice time. It's good for everyone. After unveiling a first Parisian collection during the Paris Fashion Week back in September, Manish Arora showed off the latest elements of this collection in the presence of Verratti and Choupo-Moting. Here we are in Doha, Laguna Mall. Lots of great stuff, including the Manish collection.
Super. Ouais. Crazy, good and crazy.
The collection is now available in Qatar in a world premiere.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll send it to your wife. I'll coordinate.
You know, I'm into all that.
The club was also present on the beaches of Qattara in the north of Doha to play video games against Paris Saint-Germain's esports professionals. The Qatari Ahmed Al-Megassib, who was recently in the French capital, and the Brazilian Rafael Fortes. Thomas Meunier and Presnel Kimpembe headed out to meet the local fans. The two Rouge et Bleu defenders took the time to chat, take selfies and sign autographs at a special session organised at the Villaggio shopping centre.
It's my son's birthday today.
Okay, happy birthday.
Most people have come here to see Kim, so it's been easy for me, to be honest. But there are a lot of people. It's a success. After an early morning session on the pitches of the Aspire Zone on day 2 of the Qatar Tour, Les Parisiens had a second session at the Khalifa International Stadium in Doha. Nearly 10,000 fans packed into the recently renovated stadium that will host matches at the 2022 World Cup, and they came here to see their favourite club team.
C'est important
important d'être au contact des fans.
It's important to go and meet the fans.
De venir.
They have the chance to come and see us. Training's open, and it will be nice for everyone. They really love their football here, and they love PSG. It's really great to come somewhere where you're loved, where you're an idol for these kids, for people here. And now we look forward to making them happy. We will all learn what it's about together. It'll be fun, because we've never seen a camel race before, not me or any of the players. So it's going to be great, and we'll have a good laugh. I don't know what's going to happen in the camel race. I know about horse racing, but not camel racing. We're going to watch one, and I think it's going to be a great experience. And so it was indeed a world premiere for the Paris Saint-Germain players at the Al Shiania racetrack. They became the first football club to take part in a traditional camel race, a hugely popular sport in Qatar. Divided into pairs and onboard four-wheel drives, the players encouraged their camels with walkie-talkies connected to loudspeakers on the camel's back over a 4-kilometer race. And the winners of the two races were Neymar Jr. and Thomas Tuchel. They cheated. Both winners received generous €25,000 checks from telecommunications giant Ooredoo, and they donated them to the Paris Saint-Germain Foundation Endowment Fund.
On a eu très peu de temps pour travailler.
We didn't have much time to prepare, but we did the video analysis, really exhaustive. It was a great team effort.
Champion, mon frère. Champion.
The guy told me, your camel's the number 3, the number 3. I saw the number 3, it said Kimpembe. What's this? I should have been the number 5. And the guy was saying, shout to your camel, number 3. And I said, I'm not Kimpembe. Well, my walkie-talkie wasn't working. I just had to adapt. In the end, I had to shout out the window, go, go, faster, faster.
Abonnate al canal de YouTube de Paris Saint-Germain.
Abonne-toi à la chaîne YouTube du Paris Saint-Germain.
Subscribe to the Paris Saint-Germain channel.
Inscreva-se no canal do YouTube do Paris Saint-Germain.